our CPSRs are almost like a set menu. So when you buy the product, they work out a lot cheaper than if you was to go and do your own bespoke report with an assessor because the legwork has been done. So the assessor has already worked out, sort of safety margins of if you use this amount of citric acid as the final percentage or whatever. So the pros to it are that you don't need to mess around and find a formulation that works because we've done that and it's assessed and it's safe. It's a lot cheaper to get a report like this because the bulk of the legwork has been done and sort of the admin fees basically to convert it over into your name are a hell of a lot cheaper than what they are if you was to go from scratch and you're to and fro with a professional cosmetic chartered scientist who's then researching into what happens to the human body if you expose it to 10 grams of SLSA in 100 litres of water or whatever. So people always say it's like a con side to it. There's like a negative that you're tied in to that supplier and you have to use their colours and you have to use their fragrances. However, if you do your own bespoke report, you say, this is my supplier, this is the colour I'm using from them, and this is the colour I'm using. So you're tied in to them. So there's no difference. The only thing I would say is if you're looking to buy your first report, and it's probably from a company that you've not used before and you don't know who they are, research them, look at their reviews, see what people say about them, because you don't want to go and tie yourself in when the company's going to close or their customer services are horrible or there's always something missing from the order or they never answer the phones or they're really slow to dispatch or they've got no presence online or nobody trusts them because you're setting yourself up for a nightmare. That's like going for that dodgy plumber that everyone tells you to stay away from, that you think they're cheap, I'll give it a go. And the amount of phone calls that we get from new people that have bought a CPSR from somebody that they thought they could trust and they're not really very happy with the service and they come back to us and say, I've bought an assessment through you and I've only been doing it for a week and it just makes so much sense and all the information's there and the support's there and you answer the phone and you reply quickly and you dispatch orders and I wish I found you first. And I'm being really sincere when I say, if I had £1 for every time someone said, I wish I found you first, I would be, I don't know, on a yacht somewhere in the Caribbean. So we use Geraldine Gars. She is very thorough. Compare them to accountants. So some are really by the book and really nitty gritty, charge a fortune, but you know you're safe and you're not going to have HMRC ramming your door down and taking your TV off you. But you could go to a bit of a backstreet accountant you could let that slide and you could do this that isn't going to protect you in court if something goes wrong, that is a little bit cheaper, that's probably a little bit slower. So Geraldine is, from my personal experience, a little bit more expensive, which means our reports have to be a little bit more expensive. But in our opinion, is the best. She's so thorough. She's so on it. She's so, she stands by her reports. They're all signed by her. And she says, I won't sign them if I'm not happy because in 10 years' time, if something happens with that, I'm not going to court about it. And, if we have a customer going to court over it, it's her name on there. So she's responsible for however many thousand that she sold. So, and we trust her. We've got a really good relationship with her. We've got a really good system with her now. So she's really fast as well. We always advertise our reports. We say up to 4 weeks turnaround. Generally, we send them off on a Thursday and sometimes they're back on a Friday. Sometimes they're back on a Monday. But we say 4 weeks because it allows, I don't know, say me or Charlene was off for 2 weeks and it overlapped with when Geraldine was off for 2 weeks. So everything on our website's worst case. Delivery will say, like the economy delivery will probably say 5 to 7 days, but it will probably be with you the day after or 2 days after, because what we've learned from business is you don't want to over-promise and under-deliver. It's better to go the other way and be a bit safer and set customer expectations. And then if something is delayed, you've accounted for it before it's even sent. So just to sort of get people's trust and to keep people happy with you. And generally, people are happy with a nice surprise of that was a lot sooner than I expected, rather than a where was this? It said it was going to be here yesterday. And it's a different tone. The flexible part of it is that it's the majority of it is colours. So ours are always in bundles of 10. So at the moment we've got like set 1, 2, 3, and 4. or number one, two, three, and four for each product. And each of those numbers contain 10 different fragrances. You don't have to use every single one of them 10 if you don't like. If you know there's a fragrance in there you don't like or it doesn't sell for you, don't buy it. If there's one that sells really well for you, prioritize that. So it gives you the option to allow for the 10 fragrances. Ours are also assessed to allow for an unfragranced version. So there's actually 11 fragrance variations. You can't mix and match different fragrances in one product because you could never work that out assessment wise of what all these different combinations could be. So the finished product has to be either no scent or one of those 10 scents in your assessment. Color wise, there's a very hefty allowance that you can use. So do not use the max because it's a lot. It's there for people who want to play and experiment. Some people don't want to do that. Some want it out the box and on they go. So it allows, I think, I can't remember how many it is, but I want to say it's something like, so in the bath bomb one, for example, 8 different micas, 8 different dyes, 2 different glitters. Some of them have got 6 different neons. And if you wanted to, so say we was doing a baby powder bath bomb, you could do that white, or you could do that blue and white, or you could do it yellow and blue and white with silver glitter, or you could do it yellow and blue and white with silver glitter and neon stripes and gold glitter and yellow embeds. And so it's the color part is really flexible. So you could do none if you wanted just white, or you could use all of them. I wouldn't suggest it because it would look awful, but it's possible. So it's really, really, really wild, really sort of, very flexible in that sense.